Well, I used to be really into dumpster diving, or I would do that to try and save money, I guess. And I don't do that anymore. Just I feel like it takes too much time and a lot of. Oftentimes you have to have a ride because a lot of the places that would have good food and stuff would be far away, so it's really time consuming. And so if you don't have a lot of time, it's not a very efficient thing to do. So that'd be one example. I used to only get my clothing that I could find for free in places like punk houses or at like cafes and stuff. That I would just find stuff where people were giving things away secondhand or something like that. So I would just not spend any money on clothing. And now I'll like buy stuff if I need it, or usually go to thrift stores more often, but sometimes it's kind of a pain if you can't find clothing that fits right. And I still bike everywhere, and that I feel like that saves a lot of money. That's one example. Another example is I cook a lot of my own food. I do go out to eat occasionally as well, but I like to make most of my food from scratch. I think sometimes you can save money that way. I have a garden. I actually have a lot of garden space. There's a community garden plot near my house. It's quite large. It's like 20 feet by 25 feet. And then a garden plot in my yard. So I grow like kale, tomatoes, onions, potatoes, carrots, lettuce, basil. I'll buy pre-made food sometimes because I don't have time, so it's like the time constraint is a big issue. I mean, a lot of the things that I do wouldn't necessarily cost a lot of money. They would actually save me money, but I end up spending more money or being more wasteful when I'm in a hurry.